matrix type of question. This is a little bit more complex type of question, but we did everything possible to make it easy on the survey takers. So let me show you the difference. Unlike single choice or multiple choice, matrix type of questions, and we have three of them, the sliders, stars, and smiley, they have or can have sub-questions. So right after the question field, you will see the matrix sub-questions. By default, we add 2 of them, but you can add up to 7. Or you can delete all of them and leave with your regular question and the answer choices. Now, if you have a few sub-questions, the answer choices will be applied to every sub-question that you created. And that's what makes it matrix. So let me give you an example. I have a question prepared here, so I'm going to just drag it right to the beginning of the survey. How satisfied are you with AT&T's? And then you specify several options, so several services that they provide or aspects of their service. And then now is the time to decide how exactly we're going to judge every line, every sub-question in this. So we have custom scale by default. You can specify your scales on the slider scale, but we recommend that you check the pre-written Likert scales that we have in the system. Level of agreement, level of awareness. I'm interested now in level of satisfaction, and I can choose between 4, 5, and 7 points. Let's do 7. When you select a Likert scale that we already have on the platform, you have the peace of mind that it's properly written and proven by hundreds and thousands of surveys already launched and successfully completed. But if you don't like some wording, you can still edit these fields or reorder the answer options. We recommend keeping them intact, though, if you decided to choose one of our Likert scales. Now, let's see how it will be presented to the survey takers. I'm clicking on the preview button here, and here's my matrix. So, how satisfied are you with AT&T's coverage? Data speeds, prices, etc. When you roll over a slider, it will show you to anchor text, dissatisfied to completely satisfied. And the little instruction, drag left or right to answer, will help me to understand what to do with it. But it's pretty self-explanatory. As you drag the slider, the text on the top of it suggests what the answer choice I'm about to make. If I made my choice, I can change it by going back to the slider and adjusting it, but only while I'm on this page of the survey. So in the preview mode, it will allow me to advance, but for the survey takers, they will have to at least touch every slider in order to be able to move on to the next question. Slider type of question has the same capabilities of locking different sub-questions in their spot. If you decided to randomize the survey, all I need to do to lock this consumer service on the bottom position is to enable this anchor icons. I can also illustrate those. Let me show you how it would look. And in the preview mode, sure enough, there will be an illustration popping up on the side of it when I just roll over and I'm working with the slider. So if it's a series of logotypes or dish menus or whatever other graphics you're testing, this is very handy because the respondents don't have to do anything extra to see the image. They just work with the sliders and the image shows itself on the side. There can be up to 7 points on the slider scale and as little as 2. But we noticed that the slider scales work the best when there are at least 5 or more choices.